Supreme Court takes strong exception to an affidavit filed by the central government in the case relating to media communalizing Tablighi Jamaat incident. Tearing into centre's affidavit, the top court has said that the affidavit filed earlier is extremely offensive and brazen, and that the government must tell the court instances of bad reporting and what action it has taken in those instances. So far, the court has sought fresh affidavit by secretary level officer. So this is the information coming in right now. Supreme Court taking a strong exception to an affidavit filed by the central government in the case relating to media communalizing the Tablighi Jamaat. Meenakshi joining us with more. So in a way, Meenakshi, Supreme Court tears into the centre's affidavit. Tell us more about what exactly is being ruled by the top court.
Well, very quickly, Afida, some perspective for our viewers. This is at least the second instance where we are seeing the Supreme Court crack down on the competent authority to take requisite or relevant action against anybody who is not in compliance of the country's laws. First time we had seen the Supreme Court take down the regulatory bodies, especially of broadcast media, was in the Sudarshan TV incident, which is still pending before the Supreme Court. And this is a disparate matter, of course. But again, the Supreme Court has shown its displeasure, or rather taken strong exception to an affidavit which the court feels is completely brazen, it is evasive, and it is not answering the points that have been raised by the petitioner. That has been the observation coming in from the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court went on to observe to the solicitor, and I'm quoting, "You can't treat this court the way you're treating," unquote. Of course, the solicitor now has promised the Supreme Court to make all the necessary corrections and provide all the details that the Supreme Court has been seeking for. And this is in relation to a plea of Jamaat that the Supreme Court has been seized of, where the petitioner is alleging that an entire community was targeted amidst the pandemic and lockdown by some sections of media's reportage. So clearly the Supreme Court wants for the regulatory bodies to do more as far as misreporting or branding of entire communities by some sections of the media in India is concerned.
Okay. All right. So that's an important information Meenakshi sharing with us. Thanks for giving us the details. Well, let's take a short break here on Mirror Now. News and updates continue on the other side. Do stay with us and also follow us on mirrornownews.com, and do follow us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, as well as on Telegram for fresh updates and videos.